had an idea to do a little video of my new place because I'm a huge fan of house tours, room tours, all that, ASMR, house tour, room tour, love that stuff. And I'm also one who really enjoys using my external space as a way to communicate to my mind. So I like keeping my space very clean, with plants and rocks and all these different things, which you don't need. Let me just state that now. You don't need a clean, organized space in order to have a clean, organized mind. But that's one of the tools I like to use in my life. So that's what I do. I was a house cleaner for many years, and it's just something that I love, and it is one of my practices, one of my mindfulness practices. So I wanted to show my space, but I also wanted to use this as an opportunity to show you guys the few different ways I try to keep my space zero waste. I'm nowhere close to being fully, I don't have that much, that helps me maintain that zero waste lifestyle. But I do want to share what I do have because I think it's important. And I also want to give you guys the opportunity to tell me different things that you guys do so I can learn as well. So I'm actually really excited to hear from you guys. But yeah, so I'm going to show my space quick. I'm not going to try to keep it too extensive. Yeah, we'll go from there. So I don't know who has followed my channel for these past few years because I've barely posted at all. But if you have, then you know that I used to be really big into crystals. I actually ran a store from them, and I have quite a few videos on my page around crystals. And I think you'll be surprised to see that I still have them in my space. Like, this is me and my boyfriend's room. But to, number one, kind of clean my space up and not have them everywhere. And to number two, respect my boyfriend's, he doesn't want to have crystals everywhere over the house. So I got to respect that, and we're going to meet halfway. So that's what we did. So this is the snake plant we keep in here. Kieran's nightstand, our bedding, which I freaking love so much. Love that blanket. And got my nightstand over here with some bracelets. My favorite necklace earring set of all time. Blue topaz. And then my amethyst. And I just got this the other day because I was in area and I was checking out and it was right there. And I do sound baths. So I've been wanting it for a while to see how it would make my sound baths look. So I actually have a sound bath tonight, if for whatever reason you're watching this and you want to join. And I'm excited to try it out. And then I have my little circle chair, which I use all the time, especially because my boyfriend and I both work from home. So a lot of times I'll have to take meetings in here and just pull up the little seat. Yeah, nothing too interesting in here. My go-to purse. So when you come out into the main area, this is obviously like my favorite part because somehow we were able to land this place with these high ceilings. I really don't know how. I couldn't tell you how, but we're here. So this is the living room. And we just got a nice, simple couch. Almost everything you see in here is, because I know, I was hesitant to move. And I know a lot of people will say, moving's so expensive, it is. It's a lot. It really is. But I Facebook marketed almost this entire place, and it cost me like the same amount if I were to buy a brand new couch online. Obviously, it's still expensive, but if you can, rent a U-Haul for a day and make some stuff happen, it's a lot. Facebook Market is intense, but it's really worth it. So we got this couch from Facebook Market. This is one of the only things we ordered because we wanted something that lifted up, so it actually comes up here. And we got this on Facebook Market for like $70. Like, are you kidding me? That's insane. Yeah, and then my cat's little stand. This nice little diffuser. And we got this plant from Home Depot for like $25, so it's crazy. You know how expensive plants can be. Then, of course, I brought my two salt lamps, and I use those on for my sound baths, which my bowls are over here. And we got this nice little balcony out here. So, and I have my yoga mat behind there. And yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of the place. I do love our bedroom though. And now, look at her, yep. And I will say right off the bat, obviously it's not ideal to have your cat's litter box right next to your desk, let alone the kitchen. But we've tried it all. We wanted it on the hardwood, and that's the only place that would work, frankly. So, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I use baking soda, totally neutralizes the smell, and let's just say that Burr likes to keep her litter box extremely clean, so it never really bothers me. Look at her. Burr, say hi. Come on. She sits on this chair more than I do. Okay, so I work from home. I'm gonna move her. She doesn't mind. It's okay. I work from home, so this is my desk. I love it very much. I just keep my journal on it, daily quote. The way to getting started is to quit talking and begin doing. And you know what? I've been telling myself I'm gonna get back into YouTube for a while, and I haven't done anything to reflect that. So here I am, making my second video in a week. Proud of myself. And this plant over here won't stop growing, so I had to cut some more pieces and throw them in there. Make another plant. This is probably a crystal that you guys recognize from that video I made a few years ago, showing all the crystals in my room, and this is something I will never, ever get rid of. Ever. It's green is one of my favorite colors of all time, and green fluorite especially is one of my favorite stones. So. Blue light glasses, you gotta, if you're working from home, or even if you're not working from home, most work has to do with the computer, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the desk, and then I still do, for those curious, have a bunch of my small crystals in here, and it's fun. I get to open it up and pull it out and see what ones I'm feeling for the day, and just kind of use it to mess around and play with. And then I keep this here, because honestly, orange just makes me feel great, and I love spheres, and I play with it all day long. So, okay, Burr, you can go back. She's so funny. She's like the one that has kept me sane during this move this entire time. I don't know what I would do without her. I love you, Burr. Okay, yeah, so I'm trying to think. Before I get into the kitchen, I want to show you my first thing that I do to try to be less wasteful. Don't mind this really gross closet, but I use laundry powder instead of the big giant tubs. Hopefully I can just bring this container back to the zero waste store I go to and fill it up again. I'm not sure how that works, but anyways, this stuff is so great and it's so strong. You actually only need to use half of it if you have like a newer washer and dryer. We're leasing, so that's kind of just what came with the place. This stuff is going to last us forever. It smells amazing. No complaints. And we wash our clothes on cold, and it dissolves completely. So that's really cool. Okay, the kitchen. This is actually the area I probably have decent amount of things I'm trying, like zero waste wise. So first off, I'm a huge clean freak, and I was going to clean this up before, and I was like, Paige, be realistic. Like, not everything has to be perfect, and I don't want to project that anyways, so definitely not always perfectly clean in here. But I just got this the other day, this block, before I was refilling the liquid dish soap. Amazing. Like, I actually cannot hype this thing up enough. It's not a brand that you can get because it's something that's made locally in my area, but there's a bunch of different brands that do sell dish soap blocks, so definitely check that out. It's amazing. It lasts so long. Like, the soap, it just lasts so long. I could hype it up forever. These brushes, I also use this, which is a sponge that I wash, which I've had it for a few months now, and it's not gross. I'm definitely gonna get another one soon, but it's really great. And then I use the steel wool for like the pans when they get really dirty. Okay, so for this, my cleaning spray, my main one I use, at least, I'll show you because I just got a new one today. I use these tablets they work amazing. And you just fill up this water bottle, or this spray bottle, dump this in there, shake it, and you're good to go. And it's really strong and it lasts a while, and don't have to buy a new squirty thing every time. And then that leads me to my next thing. We don't use paper towels here. Definitely had to do some convincing around that with Kieran, but after him experiencing it for a while, he's totally fine with it. I have obviously I was a house cleaner, so I had a lot of towels, like a lot. So I took those and I just wash them all the time. So I have a bin that I throw them in. I also have these like paper towel type reusable ones that work amazing. I like to use them for certain things, or like for my face as a napkin. And I just wash them, you know, that's it. You just stock up and wash them. And I promise you, you don't need paper towel as much as you think. And if you still want to get it, that's fine. I'm just saying. It's worked great for me. Let me see. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's like the things that I do in this kitchen. And we use glass as much as we can. Like a lot of the cups we use are just mason jars, to be honest. And then this brings me to my next point. I've been struggling to find, so in my hometown, there was this co-op near me that had a huge bulk section, huge. And around here there is a co-op and it has a very small bulk section. And they don't have like the rices I used to get, and they don't have, they do have quinoa, which I will use it for quinoa, but I'm just struggling on the best way to find a place near me that has a bigger bulk section. So if you do live in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, let me know, and I would love your help. And then the other small thing I do is at the grocery store, I don't grab a bag, like the plastic bags. I gotta get more of the reusable ones because I left them at my mom's before moving. I don't grab a bag to put this stuff in. Like I'll just throw it in the cart. I'm gonna wash it anyways when I get home. I don't see the point in like taking the bag, and maybe this is just my opinion, don't listen to me, but I find it to be kind of stupid. So I don't use the green bags at the grocery store unless I really need to for whatever reason. And that's very helpful because then you don't have a bunch of plastic bags all over. I also just try to recycle as much as I can. Obviously, it's better to not even have anything to recycle, but we're working with what we got. Okay, so for the bathroom, clearly far from zero waste, but I will show you what I have. All right, so tablets, the toothpaste tablets is something I use. I will be honest, they're kind of expensive. Like this was $30, I think, and I haven't counted them yet, but if my boyfriend and I both use them, that'll probably only last us, I don't know, 2 months, maybe more. I don't know, I'd have to count them. But they are more expensive. But since there's so many other things in my life that I kind of cheap out on and I don't spend as much money towards, I don't really care, you know? It just doesn't really bother me. It's worth it. It's worth it for me. Obviously, we have a bunch of shit that's in these plastic bottles, which I really do hate, but working with what we got. I do have this, which I don't see how it's, what's the word? I don't see how this is compostable because it seems like it has some shiny wrapper on it. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that because I ordered this from the store and it said it's compostable, but I don't know if I believe it. And then in the bathroom, I do use this leaf razor. I will never go back. It is amazing. And you just open this up and you can switch out the blades once they get dull. I love this thing so much, and it is so much less wasteful than the regular ones. And then for my body wash, not the head wash, that's a regular bottle, but for my body wash, I actually take that to the refill store and I fill it up with their body wash there. Again, I would say it is more expensive than usual, but also the stuff I'm refilling it with is so high quality. It's like a few main ingredients of different oils, and it is high quality. So another thing that I'm willing to spend on. Soap, I use Bar. I love the Bar. I've always loved the Bar better. So that's not too hard for me, and they're super cheap. For shaving, sorry, I forgot. I love this thing. I got it from Zero Waste Store. I'll have to link it. I did try out Shampoo Bar. I do like the conditioner, but the Shampoo Bar, it made my hair so damn oily. And I've only ever tried one, so I should get another and try it. I might also get the refill liquid shampoo that they do have at the store, at the Zero Waste Store. So we'll see. But for now, I've been using the Head and Shoulders because I couldn't handle it. It was bad. This is not to be like, oh my God, I'm so amazing. I'm not. The point is, this is me trying, and I think by me showing you how I'm trying, maybe it inspires you to do the same. Or if you're someone who has figured out better ways to, I don't know, become even less wasteful, then you can let me know. So it's a win-win in my opinion. I'm not one of those people who just stops thinking about where the waste I throw out goes. Like I genuinely think about, that is still here, like on this planet. That plastic bottle I threw out, that's still here somewhere. And it kind of stresses me out, but all we can do is do our best. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is really cool. It's the loft area. And this is what allows Kira and I to both even be able to work in the same place, even though I am right there. And I will say I'm not the quietest, but it works. So this is Kieran's space. I'm not gonna go over it too much. He likes to keep it real simple. Got a lucky bamboo plant that I love. Got a pothos that we're trying to get to grow. It's beginning its long journey. And some books I read because we got this thing on Facebook Market. And my cat was trying to jump up there, and she's not one of those agile cats. Like she's a little chunky, and she's a little clumsy. So I don't want to take that risk. But look at that beautiful view. So yeah, that's mainly the place. I don't know how this is gonna look. I don't even know. I'm not looking at myself. I will be back with, I don't know what video. I'm allowing myself to post whatever it is I want on this channel. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna post some sound baths stuff, so the people who do come to my lives have music that they can watch when I'm not live. I'm okay with where I'm at right now. I'm okay with this uncomfort now. Not sure where I'm going at all, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I love you.